Hi there, I'm Hannah and welcome to my channel Work with Yoga. So in today's session we're going to do a really short beginners class. So this is designed, if you don't have a lot of time but you're looking to start your yoga journey, this is a great class for you. You don't need any equipment for this class and you don't even need a yoga mat. You can just have an old towel or mat or something like that just to allow yourself to have a little cushioning. Whenever you're ready, you're going to find yourself in a comfortable seated position and let's get started. So wherever you are, it could be cross-legged, feet outstretched in front, perhaps kneeling. Just allowing the spine to be nice and tall, so drawing up through the spine. Imagine there's this puppet string rising up. And allowing the lower body just to settle down, the hands to settle down in the lap. Closing down the eyes. Just taking a couple of really deep breaths. Inhaling through the nose deeply. And exhale out through the mouth. A couple more of those. And see if you can keep using some nice deep breaths. So thinking about breathing into that belly as we're doing the poses today. When you're ready, we're going to inhale the arms up. So breathing in as we bring those arms up to the side and exhale over to the left-hand side, coming to find a side stretch. Inhale, breathe in back up to center. Breathe out to the side, opposite side. Inhale up, exhale over. And when you're coming across to that side, just imagining that the opposite hip is really pressing down away into the opposite side because they tend to want to come up like this. See if you can press it back down. Working with your own time, so see if you can keep them nice and slow. Working with your breath, trying to keep those breaths really nice and deep throughout this practice. We'll just do it one more on each side. And coming up to center, exhaling both hands down. You're going to come now into an all fours position. So all fours is when you've got your wrists underneath shoulders, your knees underneath your hips, slight tuck of the tummy inwards. You can have the tops of the feet flat on the floor for this, or if it feels more comfortable, feel free to tuck the toes under. Wherever you are, we're just going to pause for a moment, taking a breath in, see if you can roll the hips up and back, bring the belly towards the floor, bring the shoulder blades together and look slightly to the top of your mat or just beyond your towel into your cow pose. So you can see there's this concave shape with the spine. Pausing here as you breathe, those nice deep breaths. And then when you're ready, we're going to press away with the hands, rolling through the spine, tucking through the hips or the pelvis, so bringing that bum to tuck underneath, pressing the hands away, so a little slight bend through the elbows. So you bring your chin towards the chest, finding your angry cat position. So really thinking about pressing away with the hands, bring those shoulder blades separating. So you're creating this hump-like shape with your back, angry cat, breathing here. And then you're going to combine both those moves together. So taking an inhale to come back into your cow pose. And an exhale to come through into your cat. Working through that a few more times. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. So it's like you're rolling through the spine and working with your breath. If you're struggling to make the breath and movement work together, just focus on breathing rather than holding your breath and don't worry too much at this stage. Lovely. Coming back to your all fours position now, I'd like you to inhale your right arm out to the side And then you're going to scoop it underneath. It's like you are bringing the fingertips underneath via your chest and down and through to the other side. So bending the left elbow, allowing the right hand side of the face to come down to the floor. Beautiful. So thread the needle, feeling a nice stretch through perhaps the arm, shoulder area. Lovely. Breathing here. And the hips are up. So I'll show you from this side. The hips are up to the sky and I'm on that side of the face, bending through that front elbow. When you're ready, inhaling the hand back out to the side, exhaling back down to center, finding that all fours position once more. When you're ready, you're going to inhale the left arm up to the sky, so feeling that nice stretch through the chest, through the side, and then exhale through, bending at the right elbow, allowing the left hand side of the face to come down to the mat or the floor, feeling through that stretch through the side of the body. Holding it there for a few breaths. And gently inhaling that arm up and out to the side. Exhale, down to center. Coming back to a kneeling position, bringing the hands to the hips. You're going to bring the right foot forward, shunting the hips towards the front. So if you can push them towards the front, so you feel a stretch down the front of that left thigh, pressing into the whole of the front foot. So really imagine that you're pressing it into the floor. And you can keep the back toes untucked or tucked under, whatever feels better for you and your knees. And you can bring the hands to the hips here for a bit of extra stability. So tucking that tummy in slightly will also help a bit with your balance. The knee is roughly on top of the ankle, that right knee. Lovely. When you're there, if this feels like nice and easy, then you can raise the arms up to the sky, otherwise staying with the hands on the hips and just concentrating on getting the balance and really pressing the hips forward, getting that nice stretch through the back of that left thigh. Beautiful. Bringing the front foot to meet the back. We will swap sides now. So bringing that left foot forward, helping it through if you need to, raising yourself up, and then shifting those hips towards the front. Really thinking about that nice long spine, so bringing, again, yourself shifting nice and upright rather than over to one side. Pressing through the whole of that left foot, shunting those hips forward so you get that stretch down the front of the right thigh this time. Option to stay here if this feels challenging enough, or if you'd like to, you can inhale the arms up to the sky. And if you're going to do that, just allow the shoulders to broaden out away from the ears, softening slightly as you're reaching the fingertips towards the sky. Tucking that tummy in will help for a bit of stability. Exhaling the hands down if they're up, and then bringing the front foot to meet the back. And now we're going to come from our kneeling position and bring the left foot out to the side. So we're looking to place the whole of the foot out on the floor. Again, slide it out or make it work for you. See what feels good for your body. And bring the hips so that they are on top of your knee. So really thinking about bringing yourselves upright. Spine is nice and long. When you're there, tucking the tummy in, bringing the hands out, finding your gate pose. Spreading, really pressing away with those fingertips. Beautiful. Holding for one more breath. And then you're going to bring your right palm so it faces upright. You're going to place your left hand on that straight leg. Tuck that tummy in for me as you bring the hand up and over. So right hand up and over, feeling a nice side stretch through the body, keeping those hips facing towards the front. Beautiful. When you're ready, you're going to bring that hand around Gently bringing itself down, back down to the mat, and either bringing the left hand to your hip or perhaps raising it to the sky. Thinking about bringing those hips forward, mine often want to shift backwards, so if you use your bum muscles to shift the hips towards the front. Lovely. Breathing some deep breaths. And on your next inhale, tucking that tummy in, bringing yourself up to your gate pose. Well done. Bringing that left foot in. We'll bring the right foot out to the side now, placing the whole of the foot down on the ground, shunting those hips towards the front, tucking the tummy in. Bringing those arms up as soon as we feel stable. They're up nice shoulder height, really stretching out through the fingertips. Gate pose. Breathing here, softly through. Imagine those belly breaths, so you're really breathing deep into the bottom of the belly. Nice deep breaths to help get that oxygen filling up your body, getting you feeling good. Pressing into the outer edge of that right foot can really help with your stability here. Nice. When you're ready, you're going to bring the left palm up to face the ceiling. Tuck that tummy in once more. And you are going to bring the right hand just down to the top of the thigh, wherever feels comfortable, as you bring the left fingertips up and over, finding a nice stretch through the side of the body. Beautiful. Thinking about bringing those hips towards the front once more. And just allowing those right fingertips perhaps to extend down the leg, if that feels good for you. Bringing yourself up and over, bringing those left fingertips down to the floor. Can either be on the fingertips here or on the palm, and then bringing the right fingertips either up to the sky or bringing the hand to the hip. See what feels good for you. Bring the hips to the front. Lovely. Breathing here deeply. Nice soft belly breaths. Tucking that tummy in, bring yourself up to center, lowering the hands down, bring the knees back to center. And we're going to sink our bums back, but bringing the knees a little bit wider than our hips. Bring your bum towards your heels and walk yourself out. So we're coming to a wide-legged child's pose, bringing the forehead down to the floor. Fingertips can be out in front, or you're welcome to have them either side. See what feels good. You're also welcome to have them underneath. So particularly if you are finding that your forehead wants to kind of raise off the ground, try to pop one hand on top of each other or bring the hands into fists to bring the floor up to you today. Relaxing through the shoulders, allowing yourself to settle. Nice deep breaths here. Concentrating on breathing into your belly. So watching your belly rise on the inhale and float back gently towards the spine on the exhale. Taking a big deep breath in through the nose and sighing out through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose, sighing out through the mouth. And one more of those to finish off. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. When you're ready, you're going to roll yourself up slowly, using your hands to support you. We're going to finish the practice by bringing the hands together at our hearts in our prayer position hands. So when you're ready, you're going to bow the head towards those fingertips, allowing the fingertips just to touch the space between your eyebrows. And just thank yourself for getting on your mat today and doing this session, stepping outside of your comfort zone and starting your yoga journey. And I am so excited that you're here, really pleased that you're able to practice with me today. If you're interested in properly kickstarting your yoga journey and going a little bit deeper into the foundations of yoga, then make sure you check out my free beginner's introduction session, which is happening on the 22nd of November. All the info is in the box below. Thanks, and I look forward to seeing you on the mat very soon, I hope.